YouTube land. Jeremy back for another film review for you today, and it's my most anticipated film of 2019, It Chapter 2, directed by Andy Muschietti. The returning cast are back, as well as some new faces: James McAvoy, Jessica Chastain and Bill Hader, amongst others. And basically the losers have reunited 27 years later after the events of the first film, because Pennywise is back gobbling up kids, and it's up to them to save the day. That's the plot. That's all you're getting, because there's no spoilers on my channel. So, what did I think? I fucking loved it! There we go. I got it off my chest. I feel better. I fucking loved it. It sounded like a song, didn't it? I loved it. There's no surprises there. I'm biased. I don't care. I loved it. That's the end of my review. Thanks for watching. Now I'm going to do it again. So, what's really good about it then? Well, I really loved the story. I really loved the acting. The characters the adult cast played the adult versions brilliantly. You think they were the same people, just shifted about 27 years later. It's quite creepy actually how good they fit into the roles. James McAvoy is fine, he's good, does what he does. It's not his best work to date, but he is very good in it. Jessica Chastain, brilliant. Bill Hader is sensational. But once again, the film is it just goes at a good pace. It's a bit slower than the first film. That's probably the only negative that you'll ever hear, but it's not necessarily a bad thing, because I didn't find it boring once. I thought it was fantastic all the way through. The second it started, I was hooked right to the very end. A brilliant sequel, fantastic conclusion, but it doesn't feel like a sequel. This feels like one film split into two, which obviously it is, but if you watch back, I went to the back-to-back screening of chapters 1 and 2 last night, and it really worked in its favour. And I really recommend, if you're going to go see this, refresh your memory with the first one beforehand, because there's lots of little bits here and there between both films that connect. It's very clever. There's a lot of flashbacks in this film as well, but it's not overdone. A lot of people are saying it's overdone, but it really isn't. It's very smooth. And the way that in some films in the past, they sort of just cut to a flashback, and you're like, oh, we're in a flashback, are we? But in this one, it entwines with each other, and it works brilliantly. You know when they're thinking about a flashback, then it's not run down you, it's not ran over your head or nothing. It just feels right. It flows at a good pace. Now, one of the biggest complaints that you're finding on the internet at the moment is that Pennywise is not in the movie that much. Well, what you've got to realise is Pennywise is a shape-shifting piece of shit. He's not very nice, and he gets into people's heads and takes over a form of their fear. And so therefore, not everybody, everybody's got a different perspective of fear, haven't they? So I personally am scared of bees and wasps, believe it or not. Wasps mainly, they're little shits. I freak out if there's a wasp around me. There you go, that's my bloody fear. I can't stand the little shits. But some people are scared of ghosts, some people are scared of heights, everybody's got different fears. So Pennywise takes form of that and puts you in that position. So not everybody's scared of clowns. Yes, he's creepy looking and all the rest of it, but not everybody's frightened of him as much. So I don't have a problem with him being different people in the film as such. And I think it really works to his favour. And if you go by that, Pennywise is in the film pretty much all the way through because there's loads more going on that side of things, I feel, this time. I think that the first film is smoother. I will be honest. I think it is smoother and it's shorter. You don't feel its length. I didn't feel its length, like I said. I don't find it boring. But the first one sort of is over, and this one's takes its time. It's a bit of a slow burn, but I ain't got a problem with that. You get character development, you got great acting, you got good scripting, you got a good story, most importantly, and you got good effects. Some people say about the special effects, the CGI and all that. Oh, get over it, will you? This is 2019. Yes, films in the 80s, horror films that relied on practical effects, they were amazing at the time, and they still stand up strong now. So, well, most of them. And I'm not taking away anything from people who create special effects on computers, but back in those days, I prefer practical effects personally. But people moan about the special effects in this. It's 2019. Of course, there's going to be special effects in this sort of film. That's what they do. But there are practical effects in this movie too. So you've got to give them chops for that. So, you know, there we go. So, rant over. And what can I say about Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise? I mean, in the first film he was great, and in the second one he is great. I mean, his performance is, you can see the energy in him. He's got so much energy, and his creepy voice, sorry, it's a bit early in the morning. His creepy voice, just, it is so recognisable, and instantly, oh, that's Pennywise. It's just fantastic. And yes, Tim Curry will always be my Pennywise. There's no doubt about it. He's my favourite, who I grew up on, and so therefore, that's just who I prefer. However, Bill Skarsgård for 2019 is a fantastic Pennywise for a modern audience, and for those who haven't seen the original or etc. I think he embodies the character, and he is just fantastic. He really is. He's all about his body movements and his voice, how it changes, and he just seems to be right up there at the moment. I mean, everybody, well, a lot of people really do respect him for doing this, because it had a lot of weight on his shoulders. So, I'm going off track as usual. It Chapter 2 is a little bit long, but I wasn't bored. It does have some pacing issues, but it didn't bother me. I love the character development, I love the acting, I love the music, I love the direction. I love this film. It's my film of the year, so far at least. It will be, won't it? I absolutely loved it. Hands down, the best film I've seen this year. That's all I can say. 5 out of 5 from me. Critically, it's about a 3.5. But personally, it's a 5. So, there you go, people. Thank you for watching, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you again soon. Take care, and bye for now. And remember, it's time to float, because you'll float too. Oh my god, that's cheesy.